In Indianapolis, 2 construction workers died this morning when a pickup crashed in a work zone. Police say it happened just before 6 o'clock in the southbound lanes of I-69 just north of Indy. According to investigators, the 2 workers who ended up dying were removing traffic restrictions that had been in place because of overnight paving. At this point, police aren't sure why the 22-year-old driver crashed.
A young man and an older gentleman that aren't going to go home tonight to their families. They're doing their job, ready to pick up and call it a day, and because of some inattention of a driver or something that we don't know of yet.
Medics took the driver of the pickup to the hospital with minor injuries. Investigators don't think alcohol was a factor, but they are performing toxicology tests. In light of this morning's accident, INDOT officials are speaking out. They say you need to be aware when you are driving through any construction area. News Channel 15's Megan Reust joins me now with what you need to know.
INDOT officials tell me these barrels and that big arrow sign back there are painted orange for a reason. It's to get your attention so there are fewer accidents in construction work zones.
I don't know how you get people to slow down unless it's through very tragic things that we're talking about today.
Everything in a work zone is there for a reason, to keep workers and drivers safe. When you see orange, slow down.
Construction zones are a time where people have to be the most undistracted that they could possibly be. It's a time when they shouldn't be looking at their cell phones. They shouldn't be changing the radio station.
In fact, over the years, INDOT construction engineer Jim Keefer says they've made changes to the quality of their construction zone safeguards.
We continue to improve our methods and the reflectivity of the things that we use, the signs and the barricades and the drums. We want to just get them to pay closer attention to what they're doing. I guess that's what we're trying to achieve.
They ask you give yourself an extra 25 minutes during construction season. That way you don't have a reason to speed or be distracted when you're in a work zone.
There are mothers and fathers and grandmothers, aunts, uncles, brothers and sisters. There are people that are just like you and I and that have families. We all want to go home at the end of the day.
In 2012, 50 construction workers were killed. Last year, 13.
For whatever reason, it did decrease last year. But 50, 70, 20, it's still too many.
Reporting in Fort Wayne, Megan Reust, News Channel 15.